Hello students, hope so you all are fine at home in this COVID-19 epidemic situation. Right, this is our last video of chapter 2. So now without wasting our time, let us start exercise 2.3 question number 3. Obtain all the zeros of this polynomial, that is 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cubed minus 2x squared minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. This polynomial has the highest power 4, so obviously it has 4 zeros, out of which 2 zeros are given to us, and we have to find the remaining 2 zeros. This type of sum we had done in the previous video only. So let us do this sum with the same method based on the previous video. What was that? Whatever the 2 zeros are given to us, that 2 zeros we will equate equals to x. Whatever the 2 zeros are given to us, that we will equate equals to x. Now after equating equals to x, this plus root 5 by 3, if it goes to left hand side, it will become minus root 5 by 3. Then it will become equals to 0. Minus root 5 by 3, if it comes to left hand side, it will become plus root 5 by 3. That is equals to 0. Understood? Now what we were doing? We were multiplying this both equation. So multiplying this both equation, then left hand side will be multiplied with left hand side and right hand side will be multiplied with right hand side. So that is x minus root 5 by 3 multiplied with x plus root 5 by 3 is equals to 0 multiplied with 0, then it will be 0 only. Now if you multiply these two brackets, then you have to multiply with the help of the formula a square minus b square, because here both the terms are same and there is a change in sign. In one bracket there is minus and in another bracket there is plus. So which formula will come? A minus b, a plus b. If a minus b, a plus b is there, then which formula will come? A square minus b square. Correct. So we have to apply that formula, that first term square. So first bracket, inside first bracket x square compulsory minus a square minus b square formula. So a square minus b square. B square means second term. Second term क्या है? Root 5 by 3 whole square is equals to 0. Understood? So open this bracket now. X square minus root 5 by 3 square. We know only this root and square will cancel. Root 5 by 3 square, it means root and square will cancel. What will remain? Only 5 by 3 is equals to 0. Now take here LCM. If you take LCM here, nothing is there. Here 1 will come, here 3 and here 1. 3 multiplied by x square, that is 3x square. Understood? Minus 5 ones are 5. All divided by 3 is equals to 0. Understood? Now if here in denominator it is 3, you can see that here in denominator 3 is that if 3 is here in denominator, if it goes to right hand side, it will multiply with 0. So 3 multiply with 0, what will be your answer? 0. So what will be your required quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial क्या रहेगा? So therefore 3 multiply with 0, it will be 3 multiply by 0, it will be 0. So your required quadratic polynomial is 3x square minus 5 is equals to 0. Understood? 3x square minus 5 is equals to 0. Now we got our quadratic polynomial. By this quadratic polynomial, we will divide this. What is that? 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cubed minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. You have to divide this with 3x square minus 5. So 3, okay. Before dividing 3x square minus 5, missing terms are there, right? 3x square minus 5. Here the term of 2 power is there, 1 power term is not there. So we will first of all insert 1 power term. 3x square plus 0x minus 5. Understood? Now we will start our division. Wait 1 minute. Okay. Let us start our division. 3x raised to 4 divided by 3x square. What will be the answer? 3x 4 times divided by 3x 2 times. Then this x will cancel. This 3 and 3 will also cancel. What is your remaining first quotient? X into x, that is x square. So I will put here x square. After getting our first quotient, we will multiply all these 3 terms with x square. So 3x square multiplied with x square, that is 3x raised to 4 plus 0. Nothing is there, then here it will be 1. So 0 ones are 0. X into x square, that is x cube minus plus minus 5 into x square. 5 into x square, what is your answer? 5x square. Change the sign. So minus plus. Okay, after changing sign, first term always cancel. Right? First term will always cancel. There is no importance of this 0 term. There is no importance of this 0 term. So we will copy down directly plus 6x cube. So plus 6x cube minus 2 plus 5. What is the answer of minus 2 plus 5? Addition, subtraction. Yes, 5 is bigger and its sign is plus. So plus 3x square. From upside, minus 10x will come here. Understood? Minus 10x will come here. So now again we will divide our first term with 3x square. Okay, let us divide 6x cube divided with 3x square. 6x cube divided with 3x square. Then what will happen? This x and x cancel and 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. What is your second quotient? 2 into x. So I will write down here plus 2x. Understanding? समझ में आता है? Plus 2x. Now after getting our second question, what we will do? Yes, we will multiply all these 3 terms with plus 2x. So plus 3 2s are 6x cube. So 6x cube plus 0 into 2 0 x into x square minus plus minus 5 2s are 10 into x. So that is 10x. Understood? Change the sign. Minus plus. Then first term always cancel. There is no importance of this 0 term. So we will directly copy down plus 3x square. So we will directly copy down plus 3x square minus 10 plus 10. If you add minus 10 plus 10, minus 10 और plus 10 का एडिशन करो तो obviously आंसर क्या आएगा? 0. So I will write here 0x. And this minus 5 will come downside. So here I am writing minus 5. Understood? अब क्या करना है? Again we have to divide third time. So our third question plus 3x square divided by plus 3x square. So everything will be cancelled and 3 ones are 3. So what is your third question? Plus 1. Now we have to multiply all these 3 terms with plus 1. So 3x square multiply with plus 1, then it will be 3x square plus 0x into 1. 0 multiplied by anything, it will be 0 only. So I am writing here 0x minus plus minus, and 5 ones are 5. So what I have to write? Minus 5. Change the sign. Minus minus plus. You can see here that all the three terms are cancelled. And what is your remainder? 0. I had already told you before that in this type of sums, while doing division, the answer of remainder will always be equals to 0. In this type of sum, when you have to obtain the remaining zeros, some zeros are given to you and you have to obtain remaining zeros, and in that sum, while performing division, the answer of remainder will come 0 only. Understood? Okay. Now what we have to do? That after dividing, whatever the quotient is there, in quotient also we will get one quadratic polynomial. We have to solve this quadratic polynomial. Simple. So let us solve the quadratic polynomial which we obtained in quotient. क्वेश्चन में जो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल हमें मिला है उसको हम सॉल्व करेंगे. We know only how to solve this quadratic polynomial, right? It's very easy. So therefore, q of x, quadratic polynomial is x square plus 2x plus 1. We have to find zeros from this quadratic polynomial, so we will equate this quadratic polynomial equals to 0. Okay. Here nothing is there and it will be 1. 1 ones are 1. Make two parts of 1 in such a way that addition is 2. Which are the two parts? Multiplication 1 ho or addition 2 ho. Simple. 1 ones are 1 and 1 plus 1 2. So which are the two parts? 1x and 1x. Right? And at last 1 will be there equals to 0. Let us put the sign. After x square plus is there, before 1 plus is there, and in between multiplication rule plus plus plus. So from the first two terms, what will be common? Obviously only x. Then what is remaining? X plus 1. Understood? Here also you have to write inside bracket x plus 1. Compare with third term. What is not there with sign? Plus 1. So plus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 1, x plus 1. So inside first bracket x plus 1. In second bracket also x plus 1. That is equals to 0. If multiplication of two bracket is equals to 0, then first bracket equals to 0 and second bracket is equals to 0. If plus 1 will go to that side, then it will become minus 1. Here also plus 1 will go to that side, then it will become minus 1. These are our remaining two zeros. These minus 1 and minus 1 are our remaining two zeros. So at last we have to write that our remaining zeros are minus 1 and minus 1. Understood? Hope so you had understood this sum. Afterwards, copy down this sum in your notebook, and then afterwards we will start our fourth question. Okay students, so let us start with the fourth sum of your NCERT textbook exercise 2.3. Let us first see that what is the question. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder will be x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4. Then you have to find g of x. Suppose you are dividing this polynomial by g of x. g of x हमें मालूम नहीं है. इस पॉलिनोमियल को आप g ऑफ x के साथ डिवाइड करोगे तो क्वोशिएंट एंड रिमाइंडर जो आएगा वो हमें दे दिया है that this will be your quotient and this will be your remainder. Then you have to find this g of x. So let us try to understand that what it is telling. The inside polynomial. This polynomial is called p of x. We know that. Now, if p of x is divided by g of x, then something you will get in quotient. In quotient, the polynomial whatever is coming, we are telling it as q of x, understood? And whatever is coming in remainder, we are telling it r of x. So that's why I had written here p of x when divided with g of x, then q of x will come as a quotient and in remainder r of x will come. We had taken here one example also. Suppose 9 when divided with 6, 9 when divided with 6, then what will be your answer? 6 ones are 6 and you will get some remainder. Obviously 9 minus 6 answer is 3. Then if you compare with this, then you can say that your p of x is 9, your g of x is 6, your q of x is 1 and r of x is 3. Understood? So from this we can say that how we obtain 9. 9 कैसे आएगा? Suppose I am not having this number, I am having only 6, 1 and 3. I am having suppose 6, 1 and 3. Then which number will come here? If I have to find then, what is the formula? Therefore 9 is obtained by 6 multiplied by 1 plus 3. So if you apply this formula here, then what will be your formula? And you have to remember this formula. There is only one kind of sum given in your textbook, exercise 2.3. Nowhere this type of sums are given to you. So you have to practice also this type of sum that I will give you in homework to practice this type of sum. Right? So right now let us understand, and while understanding you have to remember this formula. This is one kind of formula. So how to obtain this p of x? Here how to obtain 9? How to obtain here p of x? g of x multiply by q of x. यहाँ पे हमने 6 और 1 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन किया था, तो ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? g of x और q of x का मल्टीप्लिकेशन. यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया था? +3 किया था. Now here 3 is compared with remainder, so यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? Plus r of x. Understood? And your question is, you have to find this in your question. It can be asked that find q of x, find r of x, find p of x. So out of 4 things, any one thing can be given in exam to find. So you have to remember this formula and perform the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These 4 operations you have to do, and you can get the answer of the asked question. Now here, while from this formula, if we write the question, then what will be then? This is your p of x. In the formula, we are putting down the values. My point of view to tell is, inside this formula, we are putting our question. So we can see that first of all here p of x is there, right? So here what is your p of x? This is your p of x. So I will write here p of x. It means x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 is equals to g of x into q of x. But with me g of x is not there. I have to find g of x. So I am writing g of x as it is. Multiply with q of x. Okay, your quotient and remainder will be this and this. Okay, so it means quotient will be this and remainder will be this. So instead of this q of x, I will write here x minus 2. So I will write inside multiplication x minus 2. Understanding? समझ में आता है? Nothing. कुछ नहीं, मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, कुछ नया कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ. ये फॉर्मूला में क्वेश्चन की जो वैल्यू है वो सिर्फ पुट कर रहा हूं. This is your p of x, this is your q of x, and this is your r of x. Simply putting all these three values inside this. Now plus r of x. What is this r of x? R of x क्या है क्वेश्चन में? Remainder will be this. So I am writing here minus 2x plus 4 inside bracket. Minus 2x plus 4 inside bracket. Now what we will do? Okay, क्या करेंगे? सोचो. This is your given question. ये आपका क्वेश्चन है. तो अब आप आगे क्या करोगे? This minus 2x plus 4 is there. This minus 2x plus 4 is there. That I will put it. I will bring this minus 2x plus 4 left hand side. So sign will be changed. So let us write that x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Minus 2x, if it comes to left hand side, it will be plus 2x. Plus 4 will come to that side, it will become minus 4. Understood? Minus 2x, if it comes to left hand side, it will be plus. Plus 4, if it comes to left hand side, it will become minus 4. Now what is remaining here? G of x into x minus 2. Understood? What will be remaining here? G of x into x minus 2. Understand? Now what we will do? Whatever the like terms are there, we will add or subtract according to the sign. So x cube, only one term is there. Now this 2 power also one term is there. So I am writing as it is minus 3x square. Now you can see that there are two x terms. Plus plus, both are plus. So we have to add plus 1x and plus 2x. If you add, you will get your answer plus 3x. And plus 2 and minus 4 are constant term. Plus 2 and minus 4 are called constant term. So we have to add or subtract. What will be the answer? Plus 2 minus 4 का आंसर क्या आएगा? 2 minus 4. Correct. Answer is minus 2. Now what right side you will get as it is. Nothing is there. You cannot do here anything. So simply you have to write this only. G of x multiply with x minus 2. समझ में आता है? If you are not able to understand, play this video from starting onwards. यहाँ से मैंने जो explanation शुरू किया था वहाँ से, and if you listen and see the video 2 to 3 times, you will be able to get understand. I am definitely sure that you will get able to understand once you look the video twice. Second time also, if you look the video, then also you will be able to understand. 3 times देखने की जरूरत भी नहीं. So let us revise again second time what we had done up till here. This we had obtained formula. ये हमने formula obtain की and you have to remember this formula. Now we had put the values of question into this formula. ऐसे मैं formula रख देता तो आपको पता नहीं चलता कि भैया formula कैसे आई. एक एग्जांपल करके आपको बताया ताकि आपको पता चले कि that how this formula came. Understood? So now we are putting this all these values into the formula. So p of x is given to us in question is equals to g of x. We have to find, multiply with q of x. So multiply with, this is our q of x in question, and plus r of x. And so this is our r of x. I am written here r of x. Now what we will do? We will send this term to left hand side. As it is minus 2x, it will become plus 2x. As it is plus 4, it will become minus 4. Understood? Now we will add the like terms. So this is 1 power term x and 2x. So it will be added and answer will be plus 3x. These are our constant terms, plus 2 and minus 4. If you subtract 2 minus 4, answer will be minus 2. And the right hand side there will be no difference. So g of x multiplied with x minus 2. Now you can see that g of x multiply with this bracket. So what will happen? Obviously this bracket, it means this term, it is here in multiplication. If I send this term to left hand side, here it is in multiplication. If it comes to left hand side, then it will come in division, right? So and doing, it means I am putting this term here inside division. Then what will come? X cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Then what is here? Only remaining g of x. यहाँ पे क्या बचेगा? सिर्फ g of x ही बचेगा. And that we have to find. ये हमें क्या करना है? Find करना है, right? It means we have to divide this term by this term. इसे हम x minus 2 के साथ divide कर लें, then we will get our answer. Again I am telling second time, if we divide this term by x minus 2, whatever the answer is coming, that is our required answer. That is g of x. Understood? इसका हमें डिवीजन करना है, पहले जो हम करते थे वही तरह से. So let us divide this, that what we will get our answer after dividing whatever the answer is there, that is our g of x, and our sum is finished. So I am rubbing this part because in this part division is not possible, right? This is small part, so I am rubbing this part. You can write this part, understood, in your notebook, and after this only you have to start division. So let us start our division. What is that? X cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. So first of all I will rub the upper part and I will write their question and then I will rub it. So inside I have to write x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. We have to divide this with x minus 2. Understood? Now I will rub this. And whatever answer of division is there is our required answer and the sum will be finished. So let us perform this division. First of all, x cube divided by x. Now this time I am not doing division here, directly writing the answer. If you, because so much of practice we had done, if you need that how the answer will come of question, then you can divide here in your rough page. So x cube divided by x. X cube divided by x. What will be the answer? X square. Now, after getting our first question, we will multiply this both terms with our first question. X multiplied by x square. That is x cube minus 2 into x square. 2x square. Change the sign. Okay, after changing sign, first term always cancel. Minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2. Okay, bigger term is 3 and its sign is minus. So here also minus will come and minus 3 plus 2. Sorry. Okay, minus 3 plus 2. What is the answer of minus 3 plus 2? Obviously minus 1 x square. This plus 3x will come downside, so plus 3x. Understood? Now minus, no need to write this 1. Minus x square divided by x. Yes, ये हमें करना पड़ेगा ताकि सभी बच्चे को ये समझ में नहीं आएगा. Minus x square means x into x and x divided by x. X and x will be cancelled. What is your second question? Minus x. Okay, so I am writing here minus x. After getting our second question, we will start multiplying. X multiplied by minus x. Minus x square minus minus plus 2 into x. 2x. Minus minus plus and then 2 into x. 2x. Change the sign. First term always cancel. Plus 3x minus 2x. Plus 3 में से 2 चला जाएगा. It means 3 minus 2. Answer is only 1. So x. Because 3 is bigger and plus sign is there. This minus 2 will come here downside. So I am writing here minus 2. Again we have to divide plus x by x. X divided by x. Answer is 1. So I am writing here plus 1. x multiplied by +1 plus x minus plus minus 2 ones are 2. Understood? Change the sign. First term cancel, second term cancel. X minus x, it will be 0, and minus 2 plus 2, it will be 0. Understood? पहले हमने बोला था that whatever the answer of division will come, that will be our required g of x. So at downside you have to write therefore g of x डिवीजन का आंसर कहां पे होता है, ये क्वेश्चन होता है, वो उसका आंसर होता है. So whatever the answer of division is there, that is our g of x. So our g of x is x square minus x plus 1. X square minus x plus 1. This is our required answer of g of x. Understood? Also you had understood this sum, and you will write this sum in your notebook. Or now we will start with our fifth question and the last question of chapter number 2. Hello students, let us start with the last sum of this NCERT textbook exercise 2.3 and the last sum of our chapter also, because the exercise 2.4 is there, that is optional, and that in the textbook it is given an strict mark, and it is also written that this exercise is not useful with the examination point of view. So if you have to practice that exercise, you can practice that exercise at your home by your own, and then also if you are having any doubt, you can surely ask to me. There is not any problem in asking the doubt, but the thing is, it is an optional exercise. You have to do it by your own. Understood? Now let us do this fifth sum, and I have written here answers also. Why this time I have written answer? Because this question can have an answers of many types. जितने लोग हैं उतने आंसर आएंगे. अगर सब लोग अपने दिमाग से सोचेंगे तो जितने लोग हैं उतने आंसर आएंगे. ये ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, and it is not so much important based on examination point of view. अगर हम बात करें कि एग्जाम में ऐसे टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन पूछे जा सकते हैं, मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि नहीं पूछे जाएंगे, क्योंकि इन 10th स्टैंडर्ड बोर्ड की जो एग्जाम्स देते हैं वो अराउंड 10 लाख स्टूडेंट्स एग्जाम देते हैं बोर्ड में, और ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे तो मानो कितने आंसर होंगे. 10 लाख स्टूडेंट्स अपनी तरफ से सोच के आंसर लिखना पड़ेगा इसमें, क्योंकि इसका कोई स्पेसिफिक आंसर नहीं होता. तो हर एक स्टूडेंट अपने हिसाब से आंसर लिखेगा तो ऑब्वियसली क्या होगा, डिफरेंट आंसर आएंगे, और इसकी कोई स्पेसिफिक आंसर की नहीं बन सकती. सो from my point of view, this is not so much of important, but as it is given in our textbook, we have to do this sum. So let us see first that what is given. So here the question is, give examples of polynomial p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x which satisfy the division algorithm. Now what is our division algorithm? इसके पहले जो हमने ये फॉर्मूला डिराइव की थी, बनाई थी, this formula is called a division algorithm. ये डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम को सेटिस्फाई करता हो ऐसा आपको एग्जांपल्स देने हैं, and the conditions are these. 3 conditions are given to you, and it means 3 sub questions are there. First question is, degree of p of x is equals to degree of q of x. p of x means question आपका, and q of x means quotient. उन दोनों की डिग्री सेम होनी चाहिए. अब डिग्री क्या है, फर्स्ट वीडियो में हमने पढ़ा था. व्हाट इज द डिग्री? द हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ अ पॉलिनोमियल इज कॉल्ड द डिग्री. सो दोनों की डिग्री सेम होनी चाहिए. इट मींस दोनों का हाईएस्ट पावर सेम होना चाहिए, फिर टर्म चाहे कुछ भी हो. हियर फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव टेकन हियर दैट p of x is 12x square plus 8x plus 24. यू कैन टेक वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. ये वन टर्म वाला भी एग्जांपल आप ले सकते हो. Just you have to remember that you have to divide. p of x को जिसके साथ डिवाइड करते हो उसको g of x बोलते हैं. जो भी क्वोशिएंट में आता है उसको हम क्वोशिएंट q of x बोलते हैं. और रिमाइंडर जो आता है उसको हम r of x बोलते हैं. You can simply take here or just you can write that p of x is suppose 9x square. Simply whatever कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. मैंने बोला ना कि जितने दिमाग है उतने आंसर आएंगे. Condition apply. If the students are not copying down from each other, then every students will get different answer. So p of x is equals to 9x square. अब इसको किसके साथ डिवाइड करते हैं? Suppose g of x means जिसके साथ डिवाइड करते हैं उसको हम g of x बोलते हैं. तो इसको मैं 3 के साथ डिवाइड करता हूं. तो 3 के साथ डिवाइड करूंगा तो क्वेश्चन क्या आएगा? यहाँ पे डिवाइड कर लो आप. 9x square divided by 3. तो 3 जार इसको ऐसे नहीं डिवाइड करते. चलो इसको हम ऐसे डिवाइड कर लेते. 3 के साथ डिवाइड करेंगे तो 3 जार 9 आएगा. क्या आंसर आएगा? 3x square. वो आपका क्वेश्चन रहेगा. एंड r of x रिमाइंडर क्या रहेगा? 0 रहेगा. आ गया. अभी आपका आंसर आ गया. ये आपका आंसर आ गया. इतना बड़ा लिखने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. यू कैन राइट दिस ओनली ओवर सिंपल 9x square. अब ये 9x square को आप 3 के साथ डिवाइड करोगे तो 3x square आंसर आएगा ना. योर कंडीशन इज आल्सो सेटिस्फाइड दैट p of x और q of x की डिग्री सेम होनी चाहिए. सही बात है. यहाँ पे डिग्री 2 है, यहाँ पे भी डिग्री 2 है. अंडरस्टूड. तो दोनों की डिग्री सेम है और ये जो है वो डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम को भी सेटिस्फाई करता है. सो दिस इज आवर आंसर. इन द सेम वे सेकंड बट द कंडीशन हियर इज q of x एंड r of x की डिग्री सेम होनी चाहिए. यानी कि क्वेश्चन और रिमाइंडर की, ये क्वेश्चन और रिमाइंडर की डिग्री सेम होनी चाहिए. वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल. वो भी सिंपल ही है. सपोज हियर आई हैव टेकन हियर वन एग्जांपल दैट p of x is equals to x cube plus x. कुछ भी ले सकते हो आप. अगेन आई एम टेलिंग सेकंड टाइम. आपने देखा मैंने इंस्टेंटली कुछ भी ले लिया और आंसर भी आ गया. आप लोगों को इंस्टेंटली नहीं आता तो थोड़ा बहुत प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. एंड वैसे भी ये सब कोई एग्जाम में तो मेरे ख्याल से पूछने वाला है. सो नो नीड टू डू सो मच प्रैक्टिस आल्सो. सो p of x is equals to x cube plus x. क्वेश्चन को हमने x cube plus x ले लिया. ये क्वेश्चन है हमारा. इसको हम किसके साथ डिवाइड करेंगे? उसको बोलते हैं g of x. तो मान लो कि इसको मैं x स्क्वायर के साथ डिवाइड करूंगा तो क्वेश्चन का आंसर आएगा वो भी x आएगा और रिमाइंडर का जो आंसर आएगा वो भी x आएगा. ये सिंपलेस्ट एग्जांपल है. अंडरस्टूड. सो p of x ये जो आपका डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम है ये सारी वैल्यू इसमें पुट कर दो तो ये सारी वैल्यू डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम सेटिस्फाई भी कर देगी. एंड सो thus you can say that these are your required answers in which the degree of q of x and r of x is same. यहाँ पे भी डिग्री 1 है, यहाँ पे भी डिग्री 1 है. Now last sum that is degree of r of x is 0. रिमाइंडर की डिग्री 0 होनी चाहिए. आप p of x कुछ भी ले सकते हो, g of x कुछ भी ले सकते हो, q of x कुछ भी ले सकते हो, लेकिन आपका रिमाइंडर क्या आना चाहिए? 0. तो वैसे आपको 3 टर्म सोचने हैं. p of x, g of x, q of x. सिंपली मैंने लिख दिया. p of x क्या लिख दिया? 3x. g of x क्या लिख 6x. सॉरी, p of x क्या लिख दिया? 6x. g of x क्या लिख दिया? 3x. तो q of x क्या है? इट मींस मैं 6x को मान लो सपोज इफ आई एम डिवाइडिंग p of x with g of x, it means when 6x is divided with 3x then x will cancel and 3 2s are 6. 2 बचेगा. that 2 is your question. so question में क्या आया? 2. रिमाइंडर क्या बचा? 0. और condition is satisfied that remainder should be 0. if you put all these 3 values here then also it will satisfy your division algorithm. Understood? so ये कंडीशन आपको सेटिस्फाई करनी है. वैसे आपको अपनी तरफ से बनाना है क्वेश्चन, सॉरी आंसर बनाना है. आप उसमें p of x कुछ भी ले सकते हो, q of x कुछ भी ले सकते हो. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि मैंने जो यहाँ पे लिखा है वही आप अपनी नोटबुक में लिखो. you can write in your own way and you can get answers also. Understood? so and thus our chapter is also completed. Hope so you all enjoyed first of all this online teaching एंड सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग, का जो ये मैटर है इंडिया में, वो सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग को हमने फॉलो करके ये चैप्टर पढ़ाया है. So hope so you had understood this chapter and enjoyed this chapter. मुझे तो ये चैप्टर बहुत ही इजी लगा, कुछ था नहीं इसमें. Understood? Complete this full chapter in your notebook and next we will meet with the new chapter. तब तक तो मेरे ख्याल से अभी तो स्कूल ओपन भी नहीं होगा आपका, ये ऑनलाइन से ही हमें पढ़ना पड़ेगा. सो हम न्यू चैप्टर शुरू करेंगे. कौन सा चैप्टर शुरू करेंगे वो तो आपको बाद में ही पता चलेगा, क्योंकि थोड़ा बहुत तो सस्पेंस रखना चाहिए ना, राइट? सो कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर इन योर नोटबुक एंड अगेन लास्ट टाइम सब कुछ आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. इफ एनीवेयर एनी डाउट इज देयर, 8 वीडियो हमने बनाए, दिस इज आवर 8th वीडियो ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. In any of this video, if you are having any doubt, you can surely ask me without any hesitation. Without any hesitation, you can ask me. I will surely solve your all the doubts. Understood? So, bye to all of you. And one more thing, stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.